what be a pirate's favorite fast food restaurant?
The numbers don't lie. Based on the industry publication QSR Magazine, we're checking the tail of the tape and counting down the top 10 best American fast food chains according to sales. Find out who's selling the most pizza, burgers, chicken, and more.
Here we go. Profit, profit, profit.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut that great?
For years, when it came to popular pizza joints, the biggest name in the game was Pizza Hut. Those delicious pan pizzas kept the pizza-loving public up to their knees in pepperoni and cheese since the mid-'60s. While Pizza Hut will never be mistaken for a traditional Italian pizza, this fact hasn't stopped the chain from becoming a multi-million-dollar brand. Obviously, pizza is the main menu item of the chain, but pizza isn't the only item the franchise offers. Other than sides, such as breadsticks, the chain also serves up various kinds of pasta, salads, and wings to keep up with customer demand and to continue to keep up with the increasing pressure from rival pizzerias.
Improvise, adapt, overcome, right?
Globally, Pizza Hut sells around 1 million pizzas a day. However, on a national scale, the pizza chain rakes in around $5.5 billion annually, taking the 10th spot to start things off. Unfortunately, for those who love the chain, Pizza Hut is no longer the pizza powerhouse it once was. This fact, however, doesn't change the innovative history of the franchise and business that Pizza Hut continues to do to this day. To think, it all started with a family loan for $600.
Totally worth it.
Domino's.
Thank you for calling Domino's. Would you like to try our inedible monstrosity pizza?
Just how many pizzerias are there in the U.S.? Well, whatever the number is, it's undoubtedly a lot. Just about everyone on this planet loves pizza, and what's not to love? Pizza has proven to be perfect for a party, dinner, or a snack. Let's just say that pizza is perfect for any meal situation. Of course, when it comes to pizza that most people are familiar with, you don't have to look any further than the popular mega chains. Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and Papa John's are all well-known and proven pizza pleasers. However, when it comes to the biggest player in the pizza game, Domino's reigns supreme.
So I guess only Domino's is allowed to sell pizza now?
Yes, Domino's signature speedy delivery combined with their delicious pizzas, sides, and desserts have made Domino's the #1 pizza chain not just in the US, but also the entire planet. This is why, on average, the franchise serves up more than 1 million pizzas a day. Domino's has been in the pizza business for more than 60 years and rakes in $5.9 billion annually. Suffice it to say, Domino's is the quintessential American pizza.
Can I get a stuffed crust pizza?
That's Pizza Hut, not Domino's.
Chick-fil-A.
We should rob a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
We should rob a Chick-fil-A.
At one time, the only name in the chicken game was KFC. Back then, if you had a hankering for a few pieces of fried chicken, the Colonel and his secret recipe was where you headed. Those days are over, and the fried chicken market is filled with major players. Popeyes, Church's, and of course, Chick-fil-A. This chicken joint has been gaining major momentum over the years, with its biggest seller being the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. While the original sandwich, featuring a crispy chicken breast and pickles, is a certified hit, this is by no means the only tasty treat on the menu. Items such as the chicken biscuit, waffle fries, and their signature sauce keep the chain in the hearts and minds of their loyal customers 24/7. Except maybe on Sundays when all Chick-fil-A outlets are closed.
Work? You? Work on Sunday?
The franchise generates major cash, with one of its biggest years being in 2022, where the company pulled in about $9 billion. How many chicken sales does that equate to? That's 2 million chicken sandwiches a day and almost 800 million annually. Though Chick-fil-A doesn't reach as many homes as KFC or Popeyes, the chain continues to put up extremely impressive numbers.
Yeah. Franchise, if that's not doing so hot right now, whatever.
Duncan.
Because the closest Chick-fil-A to me now is in Flint, which is about an hour away. So, yeah. Then I have one in Traverse City and 2 hours away. So, yeah.
That's good for $5 at Dunkin' Donuts. Any Dunkin' Donuts.
You gotta love donuts. Perfect size, compact, too many flavors to count, and absolutely mouth-watering. All the basic requirements for a great sweet treat. So it comes as no surprise that donuts are one of America's favorite sweets, and Dunkin' Donuts serves them up just right.
Love
Dunkin' Donuts never came out.
The donut chain's mix of affordable yet delicious coffee and donuts has made Dunkin' a hit since it first opened its doors in Massachusetts back in 1950. From their large variety of coffee and frozen drinks to their tasty selection of traditional donuts, and let's not forget about their munchkins, which are donut holes, Dunkin' continues to satisfy the cravings of Americans coast to coast. Seeing as how Dunkin' serves up over 2 billion donuts every year and generates $9.2 billion annually for doing so, it's no wonder why Dunkin' is America's favorite donut shop.
Forbidden donut.
First time here? Then go ahead and hit that subscribe
That's a
button
lot of
so you
money.
never miss out on a new video. Thanks.
Thank you.
Wendy's.
Hello, Wendy. This is Kevin's friend Michael.
How good is a Wendy's burger? Very. What makes it so good? The shape. Those square patties are absolutely delicious. The bacon? The franchise does love to throw a few strips of bacon on practically everything on the menu. Maybe it's a combination of all the above. Regardless of the reason, Wendy's has been the third biggest burger chain in the U.S. for decades, although the franchise continues to close in on BK.
Try the Burger King next door.
The chain is known for its creative burgers, a certain red-headed mascot, and the Frosty. Wendy's sells a ton of those old-fashioned square burgers, and burgers aren't even the chain's biggest seller. That distinction goes to their French fries. When it comes to the amount of money the chain generates in a year, $9.3 billion is about as large a number as Dave's Triple is a burger.
Did you turn yourself into a Wendy's Frosty Chino? Are you like Frosty Rick now?
Taco Bell.
Fish taco
Love
with
Taco Bell.
avocado, and
Love
you guys
Taco
have
Bell.
Mexican Coke, right?
When it comes to fast food of the Mexican variety, there are a handful of choices. Del Taco, Chipotle, and Moe's Southwest Grill are all familiar names with loyal fan bases. However, when it comes to the ideal fast food Mexican-inspired experience, the consensus seems to be Taco Bell. What is it about those savory, beef-stuffed, soft-shell tacos that has millions of customers coming back for more?
Now on
Originally, the chain
tacos.
only served traditional Mexican food, but the fast food clientele got bored pretty quickly, and this forced the company to start, as their slogan says, to think outside the bun. The brand soon added Mexican-themed items to its menu, like the Taco Bell Beaver, Fries Supreme, and other interesting takes on south-of-the-border food.
Okay, that's great, but like, you're not Mexican.
No.
Taco Bell has been a member of the PepsiCo family since the late 1970s, which served to help the company go from just another Mexican-themed restaurant to fast food mega player. The Mexican-American food chain generates $9.8 billion annually in the United States. While rival chains have started to put the pressure on Taco Bell, the franchise continues to thrive.
Quick, order some tacos on it.
Burger King.
Yeah, can I get a Big Mac?
Burgers are synonymous with fast food, and there's definitely no shortage of burger joints. However, not all burger chains are created equal, and to become the second largest burger chain of all time, you must know your way around a grill. America has been in love with Burger King for 70 years. Known for their flame broiled patties and signature Whopper, the chain's sales figures have ensured Burger King's place as one of the biggest fast food chains in America.
You want like a Whopper or something? No, I want to enjoy my last meal.
Burger King manages to grill up and sell about 275 burgers an hour. That's not counting the Whopper. To put that into perspective, that's over 6,500 a day and 2.4 million a year.
Whoa!
Signature Burger, the chain sells 2.1 billion. That's with a B, billion Whoppers annually. That's just the burgers. The franchise also sells a ton of fries, as well as other tasty sides to all those hungry customers. Because you can't have a burger without a side. It would get lonely. With yearly sales of
Yes.
$1 billion, it's no wonder the chain calls itself a king.
I am the king.
Subway.
Excuse me, but I'm a sandwich artiste. Now, if you got a problem with it, take your ass down to McDonald's.
To say that the invention of the sandwich was revolutionary is probably the understatement of the century. However, the traditional classic sandwich started to fade from the public consciousness after the influx of the fast food burger. That is, until Subway made its triumphant debut back in the early 70s. The franchise's 6-inch subs and footlongs were topped with pretty much whatever customers wanted, all with freshly baked bread. bet. Sure, other fast food chains offer sides like fries and wings, but unlike the other franchises, Subway not only serves fresher ingredients, they're a healthier option, which is ideal for those looking to eat out without compromising their diet.
It wasn't just Subway sandwiches that made me thin.
It didn't take long for Subway to carve out a niche for itself and spread across the country, as well as becoming a successful international brand. The chain currently sells 5,300 sandwiches a minute. That's about 320,000 an hour and close to 8 million sandwiches a year. There are, of course, rival sandwich chains that have popped up on the scene over the years, such as Quiznos, Jimmy John's, and Mr. Goodcents, but Subway remains the most dominant sandwich chain in the country, racking up sales totaling $10.8 billion a year. When you have more locations than even McDonald's, you're probably doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
Starbucks.
A Starbucks gift card?
Stupid ad.
Starbucks.
A Starbucks gift card?
Today, you can't walk more than 2 blocks without running into a Starbucks, and that's by no means a bad.
There's only 2 Starbucks in my city, and they're in the same side of town. There's one in the mall, and then there's one actually pretty much right next to me.
Thing for this coffee-loving nation. Since the early 1950s, the coffee chain has grown into an American powerhouse. Originally, the chain was all about the coffee. However, nowadays, the franchise has expanded its menu to include a wide variety of tasty treats such as muffins and cookies, as well as savory meals like sandwiches and wraps.
And a large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
This, along with the chain's many coffee options, has ensured that Starbucks stays ahead of the competition and keeps up with the mega franchises like McDonald's and others. On any given day, Starbucks sells roughly 4 million cups of coffee a day. To put it another way, that's well over 600,000 cups in 6 hours. Understandably, the mornings tend to be their busiest time, with commuters grabbing a cup of the good stuff before heading to work. With the average location serving up over 500 cups of joe a day, Starbucks sales are about $13 billion annually. So it's pretty safe to say Starbucks is doing okay for itself around the country.
Just so you know, there's a dumb Starbucks that's opened up down the block. Is that okay?
Before we get to the top spot, give us a thumbs up as we look at some familiar names that are just sitting on the outside, looking in at the top 10. A&W's old school vibe and family-themed burgers, Papa, Mama, and Teen Burgers, have made the chain a hit for 100 years. Yes, the burger joint is older than all the major fast food chains. Oh, and don't forget their famous root beer and root beer floats.
Okay, and root beer to drink?
Jack in the Box is basically a burger chain that not only serves burgers and fries, but also serves tacos and egg rolls. Though not as widespread as the mega burger chains, Jack in the Box has managed to more than hold its own against its rivals.
I don't have one around me at all.
This is the face of your worst nightmare.
Popeye's brand of Cajun Southern
We
fried
just opened
chicken
a Popeyes
and
actually in
sides
my
has been a
city.
breath of fresh
Literally.
air for a fried chicken market
Been
once
open for
dominated by
a
KFC.
month, 2 months.
With the popularity of their chicken sandwich, Popeye's sales numbers continue to go up.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Now, let's see who sits atop the fast
Fred
food
Arby's
sales
was on that
chart.
list.
McDonald's.
So the McChicken is 400 calories.
Are you seriously counting calories?
The one that started it all. Okay, that may be up for some debate. However, McDonald's was undoubtedly responsible for many of the fast food innovations that would be adopted by other chains. As most are aware by now, McDonald's was the brainchild of brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald and started life as a small hamburger stand in Southern California. However, it didn't take long for the restaurant to become first a national chain and then a global phenomenon. It should come as no surprise that McDonald's sells a lot of food. In fact, the burger chain sells more than 75 burgers a second.
What?
As staggering as that fact is, that equates to 4,500 burgers a minute, 250,000 an hour, over 6 million a day, and finally over 2 billion burgers a year.
You sold a lot of food.
Of course, that's only the burgers. McDonald's, as you're well
That's
aware,
a
has
lot.
a hefty menu, and burgers aren't even the biggest selling item on the menu. That distinction belongs to their famous fries, of which they sell over 3 billion servings annually. Currently, McDonald's is the most profitable fast food chain in America, with mind-boggling sales that exceed $37 billion nationwide. The burger chain manages to serve close to 70 million people every day, which even for a nation that loves fast food is still pretty impressive. With tasty, iconic burgers, an unmatched marketing campaign, and a lineage going back 80 years, McDonald's remains the biggest selling fast food chain in America.
I am inevitable.
We're always open, so tap.
That is crazy. Well, guys, that would be it for this video. And don't worry, I'm going to be trying my best to make videos for you guys, because even though some people have told me lately, that's not important. Working is. Yes, it is. But this is also important because it follows my dream and my passion to be a YouTuber. So if people are telling you, if you want to do something in your life, like become a YouTuber, an influencer, and they are telling you that's not realistic, that is not realistic at all. Just tell them, I don't care what you say, and do it anyways. Guys, that would be it for the video, and I will see you guys on next time. Goodbye!